welcome to the News on Map World Series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be covering topics which are important from General Studies Paper 1, that is Geography Map section. So first of all, let's begin with the previous session question, and I was just going through the comment section and most of you people have given the right answer. So the question is, consider the following landforms. There are 6 landforms given. How many of the above are located in Australia? Kimberley Plateau, Cape York Peninsula, Great Dividing Range, Victoria Desert, Murray-Darling River Basin, or Simpson Desert. And the codes are only 2, only 3, only 5, or all 6. So let us first of all look at the map. So this is the map of Australia situated in the Pacific Ocean, the western arm of the Pacific Ocean. So if we will look at the map of Australia, this is how it looks like. This is the physical map of Australia. So let's begin. So the Western Australia, so the southwestern Australia is where the Great Victoria Desert is situated. Then the Kimberley Plateau is situated at the northwest. So the northwest is the Kimberley Plateau. Then comes the Simpson Desert. So Simpson Desert, you can say, is situated between the Central Australia and the Southern Australia. So that is where the Simpson Desert is. Then comes the Cape York Peninsula. Now peninsula is something which is covered with water from 3 sides, and from one side it is covered with a landform. So the Cape York Peninsula is also one of the northernmost points of Australia. So it is situated at the northeast side of Australia. Then comes the Great Dividing Range. So the Great Dividing Range is situated at the eastern Australia. Then comes the Murray-Darling River Basin. So if we will talk about the one of the major river basins of Australia, so one of it is the Murray-Darling River Basin, and if there is one more river, and that is by the name of Lichine River. And these 3 are one of the major rivers of Australia, and they also are very important with respect to the agricultural practices in Australia. So looking at the map, all the 6 landforms, that is Kimberley Plateau, Great Dividing Range, Murray-Darling River Basin, Simpson Desert, Cape York Peninsula, and Victoria Desert are present inside Australia. So the correct answer is option D, that is all 6. Now moving on to today's session. The first question talks about, consider the following statements. There are 2 statements given. First, Serbia is a country located in the region of the Balkan Peninsula. Second is, Romania, Italy and Hungary are its neighboring countries. So the country in question or in context is Serbia. Which of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So let's see. So if we will talk about the Balkan Peninsula, so the area of USSR which got divided during the time of 1991 in the disintegration of USSR. So the southernmost countries which were formed, the small countries which were formed, they formed a peninsula, and they were the Balkan Peninsula. And Balkan Peninsula is a part of Europe. So this is the region of Europe which is known as the Balkan Peninsula, and Balkan Peninsula to its southern side is covered with the Adriatic Sea, Ionian Sea. These are the seas with which it is covered with, also the Tyrrhenian Sea. Now if we will talk about the country Serbia, then yes, Serbia is a country which is a part of the Balkan Peninsula. And if we will look at the map of Serbia, this is how it looks like. So the bordering countries of Serbia is Hungary to its north, Croatia to its west, Bosnia and Herzegovina to its west, then Romania to its east, Bulgaria east, Macedonia, Albania, Montenegro to its south, also Kosovo to its south. So the country with which it is not sharing border is Italy. So if we will go back to the question, Serbia is a country located in the region of the Balkan Peninsula. Yes. And the surrounding countries, Romania, yes. Hungary, yes. Italy, no. So Italy is not its bordering country. So which of the statements given above is or are correct? First is correct, second is wrong. So the correct answer becomes option A, that is only 1. Now moving on to the next question. The question reads, consider the following pairs. On one side straight is given, on the other side location is given. which of the above pairs are correctly matched? So, Yucatan Channel between Mexico and Cuba, Windward Passage between Cuba and the island of Hispaniola, Mona Passage between the island of Hispaniola and Puerto Rico, Florida Strait between USA and Mexico. Which of the above pairs are matched? 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, or 2, 3 and 4. Now, let us look at the map. So, all these channels or straits are situated in the, you can say, Atlantic Ocean. Now, let us look at it one by one. So, first of all, the Yucatan Channel. So, if we will talk about the Yucatan Channel, it is situated, you can say it is the connecting link of Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea, and it is between Mexico on its west side and Cuba on its eastern side. So, Yucatan Channel is Mexico and Cuba. Then comes the Florida Strait. So, let us first of all see Yucatan Channel between Mexico and Cuba. This becomes correct. Second is Windward, Cuba and Hispaniola. Let's see. So, if we will talk about the Windward Passage. So, this is the Windward Passage. Windward Passage is on the west side is Cuba, on the east side is the Hispaniola Island. So, Hispaniola Island and Cuba. So, Windward is Cuba and Hispaniola. So, second also becomes correct. Now, third is the Mona Passage between the island of Hispaniola and Puerto Rico. Let us see the Mona Passage. Okay, this is the Mona Passage. On one side is the Hispaniola Island, while on the other side, this is Puerto Rico. So, Hispaniola on the west and Puerto Rico on the east. So, this also becomes correct. Now comes the fourth, that is the Florida Strait. So, if we will look at the Florida Strait, where is Florida Strait? This is Florida Strait. Florida Strait, on the north, it has US, while on the south, it has Cuba. So, US and Cuba. Florida Strait, US and Mexico, no. US and Cuba. So, fourth becomes wrong. So, how many are correct? First, second and third. So, which one is first, second and third? It is option C. That is first, second and third. So, the correct answer becomes option C. Now, moving on to next question. Consider the following statements. There are 3 statements given. How many of the above statements are correct? We have to talk about the correct statement. First, Chad is a landlocked country. Second, the Nile River forms the border between Chad and Sudan. Third, Lake Chad is an example of the inland drainage. So, first of all, let us see Chad is a landlocked country. So, if we will talk about the Chad country, so Chad is a country which is situated or which is located in the African continent. So, if we will look at the map of Chad, so this is the map of Chad. So, you can say Chad country is located in the, you can say that if we will talk about the Central Africa, little north to the Central Africa. So, the neighboring countries of Chad is Niger to its west, Libya to its north, Sudan to its east, and Central African Republic to its south, and then Cameroon to its southwest. So, these are the countries which are bordering Chad. So, it is a landlocked country. So, first becomes correct. So, first becomes correct. Then comes second, that is the Nile River forms the border between Chad and Sudan. So, if we will look at the map of African continent, this is the country Chad and this is the country Sudan. So, if we will talk about the Nile River, then Nile River originates from the Lake Victoria and moves northward. So, it keeps on moving northward and it moves from the country Sudan. It does not form border of Chad and Sudan. It moves completely from Sudan. So, the second statement becomes wrong. Third, Lake Chad is an example of inland drainage. So, we will look at the map of Lake Chad. So, now look at the map of country Chad. So, this is country Chad and this is the complete country. If we will look at the map of Chad country, then at its western border, this is the western border. So, this is Lake Chad. Lake Chad, you can say, is between Nigeria, Chad, Niger. And Lake Chad is an example of inland drainage. It means that the rivers comes and meets. So, the rivers and the streams comes and meets into the lake, and this lake is not attached to any open water body, that is in the form of ocean or sea. So, Lake Chad is an inland drainage. So, third also becomes correct. So how many are correct? 1 and 3. So second is wrong. So only 2 statements are correct. That means the option B becomes the correct answer. Now moving on to the next question. So now let us talk about this question. Consider the following statement. Statement 1 and 2. Papua New Guinea does not share land border with any country. Statement 2. Papua New Guinea is an island country. So which of the following statement is correct regarding the above statement? Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation of statement 1. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is wrong. Statement 1 is wrong, but statement 2 is correct. Let's see Papua New Guinea. So if we will talk about Papua New Guinea, so Papua New Guinea is situated in the Pacific Ocean, and it is situated to the north of Australia. And if we will talk about the land border it shares, so it shares the land border with Indonesia, because this part of Papua New Guinea to its west is Indonesia. So Papua New Guinea shares land border with Indonesia. So first becomes wrong, and Papua New Guinea is an island country, so that is absolutely correct. So very clearly it is visible that Papua New Guinea is an island country. From all parts it is covered with water. So statement 1 is wrong, statement 2 is correct. So the correct answer becomes option D, that is statement 1 is wrong but statement 2 is correct. Now moving on to the next question. Arrange the following countries in order from west to east. So west to east means this is north, this is south, this is west, and this is east. So from west to east means this direction, from west to east. So the 4 countries are Chad, Sudan, Mali and Niger. Choose the correct code. Let us see Chad, Sudan, Mali and Niger. So if we will look at the map of Africa, so the countries, if we will talk about Chad, Sudan, Mali and Niger, so Chad, Sudan, Mali, Niger, we have to talk from west to east. It means this direction. So first is Mali, second is Niger, third is Chad and fourth is Sudan. So this becomes Mali, Niger, Chad and Sudan. So first is Mali, second is Niger, third is Chad, fourth is Sudan. So the correct code would be, this becomes 3, 4, 1 and 2. Which one is 3, 4, 1 and 2? So that is 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1 and 2. That is option A. So the correct answer becomes option A. Now moving on to the next question. And this is a practice question, and like always, you people will give me the answer in the comment section. So the question reads, consider the location of the following states of the United States of America, and the states are Washington, California, Georgia, New Mexico, Texas and Massachusetts. So how many of the above mentioned states are located on the Pacific Ocean coast? So out of these 6 states, how many are located on the Pacific Ocean coast? Only 1, only 2, all 3, only 3 or only 4. So go and see the map of United States of America, or pick up the atlas and see the United States of America map, and then give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.